Okay. I don't really know where to start with this video. As you guys can see in the headline, it is all about what I'm currently doing to pay off my student loans during COVID. And to be honest with you, I have not paid anything toward my student loans during this whole month of March. As you can see, there's a lot going on in March right now with COVID and people being laid off. My job particularly was one of the jobs that was shut down, as being in the restaurant business. The whole dining area was completely shut down. So I remember that day, honestly. It was a Monday, and I was expected to work that morning. I got a call from our HR department for me to not come in, and that they were not sure when we were going to come back. That kind of hit me. It was really scary all at the same time, and I wasn't really sure what to do. So immediately I did apply for unemployment, and I don't know why, but that was super difficult for me also, just trying to maneuver through the site. It was crashing. It just didn't work for hours on end, so it was very, very difficult. A few days after the restaurant ended up closing down, my manager called me and said that we are actually going to stay open and do carry out, and they wanted to know if I wanted to come back. There's a lot of thoughts that were rushing through my mind at the time. I didn't fully understand how coronavirus worked, with people coming in and out and exchanging money and things like that. It made me really nervous. So I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, but at the same time, I was very nervous about getting behind on some of my bills. And I wasn't even thinking about my student loans at the time either. It was more of just my car payment and my car insurance and my phone bill and just a lot of the main bills that I have to pay. So I told them yes, I would come back. For about a week, I was scheduled 5 days a week for 5 hours every day. And I was okay with that. I decided, okay, I'm not going to need to apply for unemployment anymore or to continue the process of it. So I just kind of let that go. I worked there for 2 weeks, and I got my first check, and it was $281 for 2 weeks. And honestly, that shocked me. I didn't expect the number to be that low. I didn't really understand it, but considering I do have health insurance through them and different things like that, it makes sense why I didn't get that much back. But it also put a lot in perspective that I was not going to be able to pay my bills on that at all, because even just my car payment is $390 every single month, so that's something that you guys know. I applied for a job that was a PR company looking to help people who don't have work right now. And it's a temporary job, but it's doing like research analysis. So it's 40 hours a week, and you get to work from home. So I applied and I ended up getting the job. And so I took that temporary position, which today was my first day. I ended up just finishing my work day. I'll be doing that on top of just like a couple hours at Buffalo Wild Wings. So I'm really, really lucky to have had that opportunity. My schedule now is going to be 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. for my work from home job. And then pretty much from 12 to 7, any of those hours are open for Buffalo Wild Wings if they need me. I was talking to my dad about that today, and I am very, very fortunate to have had that opportunity. I know that there are a lot of people out there that don't have that opportunity and are struggling and thinking and worrying about how are they going to pay their bills, or what is going to happen. So for this month of March, I did have a little bit saved up already for me trying to reach my student loan goal. So with that money, I was able to pay for my car payment, my student loans, and all those monthly bills that you guys see in the charts prior, like from January and February. So that chart that you guys saw, I was able to pay off all of my bills and be able to grocery shop and get things for Santana, my cat, and do all of that. I did not pay any money toward my student loans, and I won't until I think this routine of my job goes back to normal. But for now, this extra job that I have, I'm just gonna work my 40 hours and save up this money so that way I can make sure that my normal bills are well taken care of. And also, if I do have a little bit left over, what I want to do is find maybe like an organization or a fund. I know that there was a thing going around for servers, but I want to give a little bit of money to them for those who are also going through hard times. So in addition to this month, I did have a little bit of hardships myself. My phone completely broke to where I was no longer able to use it. So I had to buy a new one, and that was $261. And then Santana. And then on top of that, right before COVID had happened, I bought some new glasses. And they haven't shipped yet just because things got shut down. But I bought some new glasses, and that ended up being $400. So that really kind of put me in a tight pinch with my finances. On top of that, I've also been taking this time to do some spring cleaning. I went through some of my clothes and found some things that I want to donate. I actually got 2 very, very large bags of just clothes, and then a large bag of shoes and purses and stuff like that. So I plan to donate them once, stores start opening back up and things go back to normal. It really did feel good to kind of go through all of my stuff and kind of start minimizing the things that I own, things that I don't use. I am still being positive. My friends and I, even my boyfriend, we will FaceTime each other, and we've been doing workouts and stuff. What else? Okay, guys, that's my cat. Santana. She's inside of a Myers, reusable bag, and just, slid across the floor and almost knocked over the light. But I'm also reading a book called Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. It's an Audible. I'm not reading it personally. Even after going up until chapter 4, I think with a book like this, it's not a book that I could personally read, but it is a book that I could listen to. So listening to this Audible, hopefully I'll be doing a review on something like that. But yeah, gonna keep this video short. In addition, I hope that everyone is using this time in any way that they want, whether that's just getting back into a good mental space, sleeping, resting, taking care of yourself, whatever it is, learning something new. I just hope that everyone remembers to do their part in the community, keep your distance, stay safe, wash your hands, and I hope that everyone's doing okay.